Hello everyone and welcome back to more spoopy time with the letter. Yeah, we are finally back with more of the letter. In the last episode, not much has really happened, just a lot of slow story progression. We just basically found out a little bit more about Isabella's family financial problems, where most of her family, all of her family, is back in the Philippines, and her father is really sick, and majority of the money that she sends back when what she earns goes back to her family in order to fund and help them with her little younger siblings like school tuition as well as her father's hospital bill. So Isabella's really tight on money, and so with the news and then later on, of course, the news of the manor being sold means that she gets more commission money, she gets more bonus money and stuff. So she's able, the selling of this manor to, of course, the Wrights couple, she's able to have a little bit more money in order to send back to her family. So everything's kind of looking up for her with this whole with the mansion being sold. Rose kind of encouraged us to go out and to treat our friends to free lunch, and that's what we did. We met up with Zach and we met up with Becca, and we had lunch. We talked a little bit about Zach's movie, a little bit about just again the manor being sold again. And then Becca's really hella shaded out because she's like, oh, this just seems really it seems like it's happening a little too fast and it's going a little too well. And of course it is, because it's just a horror visual novel game. So as soon after we were done with our luncheon, we were heading back to the office, the what's it called, the realtor office. There we go. God, realtor office that we worked at. Because Rose was saying how she wants us to drop off the floor plans to the interior designers. And when we were heading back, and we saw that Becca was looking at the window shop, some of the shop's window, and we thought that maybe she wanted something for Christmas. So when we looked in, we saw the ghost, we saw the creepy lady ghost, and she was there and she was staring at us, she was twitching and shit, and then she yelled at us because we were like, no, go away, and she got mad. So yeah, Becca had her second encounter with the ghost. She freaked out. Becca and Zach tried to help her, but Isabella ends up running off because she just felt like she needs to get away from it all. She comes back to her room at night and she's just really shaken up. And then, of course, what's it called? What's his name? Oh my god, Ash. Ash called, and he was asking, and I guess from the tone of our voice, he kind of asked what was wrong because, he was kind of checking up on us. Kind of, sort of, because we kind of blew up his phone about asking him to lunch because, he wasn't picking up. But he missed out on free lunch, so it's his fault. Whatever, his loss. So yeah, so afterwards, when we hung up, I think Ash was like, hey, I'm gonna go see that professor that, I was telling you about, so how about we meet up tomorrow or something like that, and we can go see him together. And that's the plan. That's where we last left off. And so yeah, now she's off to bed now, and let's see what Isabella has, what's gonna happen now. So sleep comes easier tonight, and for the first time in a long time, I dream of clear skies, of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and of small cramped dwellings. What? To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture, but it's probably something like her childhood. However, this is home to me, yes. Okay. October 23rd, a Sunday! Ooh! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we're moving on. This is the next morning, which is nice, I guess. Nothing disturbed us in our sleep. So morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Ash's call last night, I'd probably sleep in, of course. But we gotta go meet him. So when 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already heading downstairs where Ash is waiting for me in his car. Okay. Hey Ash, you don't look so, what's it called? Yeah, you don't look so great. His hair's a disheveled mess, eyes drowsy, and overall looking like he hurried to get out of bed. I mean, we could have took our time with it, and that means I could have just slept in a little bit more. I wouldn't have a problem. Or fell out of it, yeah. Or both. He looks adorably rumpled this way. Okay, yeah, and we had a little something going on with Ash before he hung up on us. He was just really hesitant and really I don't know, he was about to start something, but then he was like, never mind. And now we're like, what? What's that about? So, but I'm not going to tell him that. It would only blow his unbearable ego. So, maybe Isabella has a little thing, a tiny, little wee crush on him. Yeah. Good morning, Ash. I'm really cheery to be up so early. He makes a motion with his finger around his ear. Tone it down. Do you have like a hangover? Can you even drive? Right? Are you okay? He answers me with a slight raise of his hand, a yawn, and nothing more. What's up, man? He has never been particularly fond of mornings, and for that I'm thankful to every god in the universe, less mental capacity for him to make fun of me. Yes, and I'm not a morning person either, so I get it. There's a reason why mornings are my favorite. Well, either way, it's still not my favorite. Okay. So it doesn't take long for us to reach our destination, the small cafe situated in Luxembourg's busiest street, the same one I'd often visit with Becca for its cheap food. Okay. Starbucks! Oh my goodness. Unless there's like something covered up by the lamppost, but it's like Starbucks. So I've never gone here on a Sunday, and it's striking how different it appears without the usual weekday and Saturday rush. So it's more peaceful and quiet, I guess. So the atmosphere especially reminds me of something we also have back home near the university I used to attend to. Okay. Near the university I used to attend, yeah. I wonder what happened to it. It was being renovated before I left, so I never got to visit one last time. The place has always had a calming effect on me. Okay. But today, despite standing in a place similar to it, anxiety easily washes over me as soon as I step out of the car. Yikes. I'm quite used to dealing with people I've never met before thanks to my work, but still, I don't know him. Yeah, same girl. And he's supposed to be like some sort of like a shrink, I guess. I don't know. In spite of the fact both Ash and Becca have vouched for him, what will he think of me and my story? What if he thinks I'm crazy? Hell, even my own friends thought so, right? I draw in a breath to quell the panic beginning to rise in me. Oh well, only one way to find out, right? A few hesitant steps forward, and then Ash is suddenly pulling me back by my elbow. What?
Hold on, scaredy cat. Not too fast.
Oh, now you talk. Okay. Without warning, he flicks my forehead hard. Wow, why? That hurts. What was that for? He's already walking away when I look up, and I hurry to catch up to him, puzzled. Yeah, what the hell is that for? Some, like, Sasuke bullshit, Itachi bullshit here. I really don't understand this guy. At least explain why you're flicking other people's forehead all of a sudden. So rude. So rude.
Get yourself together, will you? He's not going to bite.
Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever.
He's very accommodating, too.
Okay, whatever. I wasn't scared of him or anything. I'm just nervous by the fact that he might think I'm crazy.
You don't look like it. Didn't sound like you were okay last night either.
Oh, shut up. Huh? What was the last one? Oh, he murmured it, yeah. Hey, don't just ignore me, bitch. All questions and retorts die on my mouth once he opens the door to the shop. A cast iron bell attached to it chimes softly, announcing our arrival. The smell of freshly brewed coffee welcomes us as soon as we step in. Oh yeah, it's the same cafe. I was like, this is Starbucks. There you go. It's like the Russian Tsar. Yeah. Like the usual, several tables and chairs have been set up for the patrons. But most of the customers have forgotten them in favor of the more comfortable throw pillows and beanbags that the staff has laid out on the floor. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. Beanbags. Becca would love to know they have something like this on Sundays. She's been complaining how uncomfortable the library chairs are for a long time now. Yes. All right, here we go. So he looks a little bit like a really, cleaned up version of Santa Claus. Ash leads me to a secluded spot near the window where an old man, probably in his 50s or 60s, is seated enjoying a brew and a book.
Professor Clark.
Professor Clark.
It's just Andrew now. I'm no longer your professor, Detective Inspector Frey.
Detective Inspector Frey. Oh my god. Okay, that's like a weird title, but anyways, okay. The guy, Andrew, looks up from his book and gives him a smile. A sheepish look crosses Ash's face at the older man's I can't read today. Oh my god, whatever! More unusual, in my opinion, is seeing him appear like a parent has just scolded him. But it suggests a familiarity between them, one that goes beyond what someone expects from a simple student and mentor. With another warm smile, he gestures for us to take the empty seats opposite him.
Have you been waiting long?
No. Yes.
Quite some time.
Yes, okay, sorry.
But I come here early on weekends. Best time to get their first serving of bear claws. They're the only place that serves it here.
What the fuck is bear claws?
I took the liberty of ordering for you two. I hope you don't mind. I thought it'd be best to talk over a decent helping of coffee.
Yes, I would love that. Soon enough, a waiter brings us 2 more cups and sets down a basket of pastries.
Aren't you going to introduce the lady?
Yeah, hi.
Ah, right. Sorry.
I can introduce myself. God, Ash.
Isabella, this is Prof Andrew. He's one of my professors back at the university.
Okay, alright.
Andrew, this is Isabella Santos.
Yes.
Santos. Portuguese? Spanish? Brazilian? Mexican?
Nope. Filipino. Filipina, actually. Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Professor.
Ah, your name carries a lot of history, Miss Santos.
I bet it does.
Just Andrew is fine. Don't do what Ashton's doing. He doesn't listen to this old man.
He doesn't listen to anyone more like. Yeah. The awkward tension typically present in first meetings dissipates after that. Okay. I was expecting someone strict and to an extent someone severe. But Professor Andrew Clark is definitely the opposite of what I have in mind, the more personable kind, similar to a grandfather who dotes on you at family gatherings. Aw, yes. Like I said, a more well-kept, cleaned up version of Santa Claus. It's obvious why Ash has taken a liking to him.
Ashton tells me there's something you wish to discuss that I could help with.
Yes. I'm seeing ghosts. I'm seeing dead people.
Let's hear it then.
Yeah, okay. I give Ash a hesitant glance, but he just nods and gestures towards Andrew with his head. He's leaving this to me. It's my story to tell after all. I keep it short and concise. I found a letter in this old mansion. Now I'm cursed. Exactly as I have told Ash and Zach when they asked about it. I don't mention the name of the place. No use saying it now that someone else legally owns it. No use dragging other people into my problems. But I think it's significant though. Hello, given the history of the mansion. I'm sure it's that letter I found. But I don't know anymore. I just want to know how to escape this nightmare.
Of course. We're talking about the one in Anselm Village, aren't we?
Actually, you know what? Like, it doesn't even matter because it's just so notorious that everybody just knows. It's like, as soon as you mention just like a mansion, it's like, it's probably that one. Yes. How did you... Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. There's only one place popular enough here if we're going to talk about hauntings.
Indeed, yes, that too.
I once had a colleague who wrote about it and the urban legends surrounding the place. Years worth of study, but fascinating.
Okay.
It's a shame he passed away at such a young age. He would have done a much better job at explaining topics like this one compared to me.
He passed at a young age? Why? What happened?
Ashton here might disagree, but it's an interesting topic in sociology, if you care to have an open mind.
Sociology, but like, this shit's real though.
Studying the science and theory behind it is completely different from outright believing in it.
But it's true! It's all happened! You don't believe in those stories, sir.
Now, this isn't a question of belief. All I'm saying is things like these speak a lot about a place's culture and history.
Okay, I know, but like still.
And it's not just limited to ghosts. Monsters, gods, you name it. Even you, Miss Santos.
Me? Yes. Well, what about me?
How you respond to these stories. It tells a lot about you and your upbringing. In the same way it tells me why our detective inspector here finds such topics absurd.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Fascinating! My head is starting to spin from all of this. I'm not the smartest person around, but I understand what he's trying to get at, I think. Yeah, I get the gist of it. It's still too much to take in at once. I look to Ash for help, but his eyebrows are drawn in a frown. If he keeps staring like that at his cup, I'm pretty sure it'll crack soon.
There's still something you're not telling.
Oh, right. So I actually saw a dead person? Didn't I tell you everything the other day?
Yeah, but you mentioned the rights. Then you proceeded to drop the topic right after.
Right.
What's with that?
Right. No pun intended. They don't have anything to do with this. Oh, yes, they do, girl. I'm pretty sure they do.
Rights. Luke and Hannah, right?
Yep, them two.
Yeah, they're the ones who got the place.
Yep.
I'm not surprised. They're the kind who gets what they want when they set their eyes on it.
Yep.
From what I've heard, word gets around.
Yes. A heavy sigh escapes my lips. Popular or not, they're just my clients. I'll be a little pushy, but just clients. End of story. Well, that's what you think, girl. I wish he'd stop pestering me about them. Well, I know you're trying to help shut up Ash. I know he's trying to help. He just wants to help. So I don't really fucking blame him. So I know you're just trying to help. What is it again that Becca does when dealing with a particularly difficult child? Is this with Ash? Yeah, I'm getting points with Ash. The pesky, annoying kind? I wish I could remember. I could certainly use the same trick right about now. Ashton, look here. I know you're trying to help, but the deal's almost already closed. The papers are being prepared. Once it's done, it's over. I'm just their agent.
And when is that happening?
Well, soon. When what? Is there even a purpose to this line of questioning?
Your working relationship with them. When's it going to end?
Soon. About a week from now? It depends on how long the papers will take, but they want us to rush it.
Really? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, really. Unless you want to buy a house again and want me and Rose to be their agent, Unless they want me to buy a house again and want me and Rose to be their agent. If yes, then I don't see a problem with it. Now stop annoying me about it.
Don't accept it.
Why? What? Why? It's my job. Oh lord, even my younger siblings aren't this difficult to deal with. So, Ash doesn't want the rights to buy the house? Really? At all? What? Then again, Ash is far from a younger sibling to me. Yeah, Ash is far from a younger sibling to me. If he'd only spell it out, surely I'd understand. We wouldn't even have to talk about it right now. Yeah, that's how it is, right? Find an even ground, talk about it like the adults we are? Right. Be civilized? It wasn't like this before. But somewhere along the way, something has changed in us, as people, as friends. Okay, I wish there's a way I could tell when or why. Instead, I'm left searching blindly for reasons. The next thing we know, we'll be drifting further and further apart. How frustrating.
Now, kids, settle down. We're not going to solve anything by shouting.
Okay, so, alright. Sorry, Sir Andrew.
And we're not going to solve anything either if you keep omitting things.
Oh, well, hey now! Don't, what's the fucking attitude? God. Speak for yourself. I'm not the only one doing it.
You'll have to forgive my former student, Miss Santos. He's always been the curious kind. Many people think he's lazy, but it's actually the opposite.
Right, he certainly reminds me of, like, Isaiah from, like, Durara. Except
I see that hasn't changed.
Yeah. Except he's less of a psychopath. Or a sociopath? I think sociopath, yeah. He's less of a sociopath. Oh, really? How is he back when he was your student? I'm sorry, I need to ask. He doesn't talk much about that.
And there's a reason why. Please don't.
Why? Was he the troubled child?
Tried to sleep on the first day of class.
I do that too.
He didn't repeat it after what I made him do when I caught him. Students like him are the easiest to deal with, once you know what piques their interest.
Okay.
I'd have to say, he's one of the very few who's actually interested in the subject, though.
Okay.
But there was this one time when...
By the end of the conversation, Ash looks like he's praying for the ground to swallow him. He's never been one to talk about himself. Right. What I know about him are mostly bits and pieces I've gleaned over the years. Okay. He's an atrocious singer, he's bad at art, and he has a personal vendetta against mornings. Sounds about right for me. Actually, no. I'm not bad at art. At least, like, I'm a little bit good at it. I'm not great, but I'm good. Probably not as bad as him. And I think I'm a pretty decent singer. I'm not tone deaf. And a personal vendetta against mornings totally me. Now? Well, now it feels he hasn't that... Why am I messing this up so badly? God. Now it isn't... See, I'm still messing it up. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's just one of those days. I can't English. Now it feels he isn't that hard to figure out after all. There we go. Okay, so, hello, we're like going off topic here. It's past noon when Andrew has to leave us for another meeting. But before we separate...
Miss Santos, a word of advice. Just keep in mind that when it comes to cases such as this, they aren't always what they seem.
Of course not. Oh my gosh, stop. I got an achievement. It's called psychotherapy not included. Why? Okay. Naturally, the mansion in the letter was brought up several times during our talk. Okay. And though Ash is right in that Andrew offers a different perspective, he has left me with more questions than answers instead. Yes, because he comes at it from a very scientific point of view, you know, like not spiritual. What is she? What is she? What does she want from me? Yeah, what is she? What does she want from me? Okay, so she's talking about the ghost. Is she ever going to leave? No, I don't know. Well, they all continue to bug me after we've left the coffee shop. Okay. So I don't even notice when Ash takes a different turn on our way back. Oh, where are we going? Oh yeah, where are we going? You can drop me off at the park.
Guess. You have 3 chances.
Oh my god, are we seriously gonna do this? I'm serious, Ash. Where are we going? He doesn't answer, but shortly he stops his car in front of a small, nondescript fruit stall a little ways away from the movie house. Okay. Are you taking me out to dinner? If I wasn't paying closer attention, I would have missed it without a doubt. He motions for me to wait as he gets off the car and walks in its direction. Sheesh, if you want to buy something, just say it. No need to make yourself look mysterious. It makes you look more like a dork than cool. The wait isn't long, however. Soon he's walking back, holding 2 fish-shaped cones in both hands. Is it like the waffles? Those fish waffles? Ice cream parfait across of the 2? Yes! Oh my god, I love those! By the time he's back inside the car, I've given up any effort to figure out what he bought. Not that it looks bad, it's actually quite cute.
Here, take it.
Oh god. Thank you. Oh god. Sorry. I have to move my head back a little when he thrusts it at me, to avoid the ice cream and the fruit toppings from ending up on my nose. Yes! I love these! Oh my god! I wish I could have one right now. What's this for?
My arm's getting tired.
He's just treating you, girl. Just take it.
5, 4, 3,
No,
2...
no, it's mine. It's mine. It's my bitch. With a wary glance, I take it off his hands. I still don't understand why there's a need for ice cream today. Dude, there's always a need for ice cream. Don't matter the day, don't matter the type of weather. Ice cream is always good. Nevertheless, I take a small bite. It's hella good. It's actually pretty good. Well, duh! It must have shown in my face because he chuckles as soon as I take another one.
Saw the place open the other day when we watched Zach's movie. Thought I should give it a try.
And you, sir, are very observational and have very good taste.
It doesn't seem like a bad place to get food from time to time.
Yes, good judgment. And you're giving me free ice cream because...
Do I need to have a reason?
Right? Just take it. Are you really going to ask me that? Here's the thing with Ashton Frey. What? He does not just treat anyone to free food because he feels like it. He's that much of a Scrooge. Really? Hell, he even asked me to teach him how to haggle once. Haggle, of all people who'd ask me that. I'd have expected such a request from Becca, but Ash, not at all. If I'm going to be honest, he looks a bit constipated with that expression on his face right now. What? I think he's starting to regret ever buying this.
The other day? The movie with Zach and Rebecca? Rebecca's there, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What? What are we even talking about? Girl, I asked you why you even bought me ice cream.
Anyway, during the movie,
Yeah.
We...
Oh my god, do you like me?
Shit. Should have written down something first.
Oh my god, aren't you adorable? Get to the point, Ashton.
Right. I'm sorry.
It's all good. What?
I'm sorry for, not getting to the point.
Are you confessing to me?
I'm sorry for the other day. I got carried away. I said things that upset you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Okay, not exactly a confession, but like still, aww! Aw, that was what was bothering you. Oh, okay.
Okay? That's all? That's all you're going to say.
You're apologizing to me.
You're not still angry, are you?
No! Oh my god! Well, you know, I'm easy to bribe over with food, so I mean, but still, aw, Ashton. You didn't have to buy me anything. A simple sorry would have been enough. I bite into the cone again, a small attempt to keep myself occupied and relieve the heat crawling up my face. But you know what? I still appreciate it. Not that it hurt. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't hurt to buy me ice cream and also apologize, you know. It doesn't work, but at least I don't have to look at him. Why I'm feeling embarrassed over an apology, I have no idea. Because, girl, feelings. It's not like it wasn't called for. They were being mean, especially him, and in that fraction of a second, it hits me. What? He skipped his day off just for today. Ah, I should be the one apologizing and thanking him. Silence is an awkward company while we finish our respective snacks. There are words for this. For people like us, for understanding and sentiments like this. Yet, in this instant, they won't come. As promised, he drops me off at the park right after, phrases unsaid, still hanging heavily in the air. Aww. Ooh, but this is nice. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. Well, still, there's people jogging and shit too. The smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. Yes. Maybe I should try walking home today to get my mind off things? Yeah, maybe. To try and find the words somehow? I haven't done that in a while. Thanks, Ash, for today. Yeah.
No problem. Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I will. Even so, I linger. We both do. Ah, this is so corny. A mild, humid breeze brings the smell of dried leaves, warmed earth, and a far-off, distant memory. Of false starts and awkward first meetings. Same place, same people, playing the same parts. Funny how of all the days, my brain chooses to remember it now.
Wait, Belle.
Yes. Ash exits his car. His strides are unsteady when he approaches me, or maybe this is his uncertainty showing? I'm not quite sure. He has never looked uncertain to me before. Always calm, always sure, always collected. He stops a short distance from me, close enough that he's within an arm's reach, but just far enough for his voice to be heard over a decent small talk, if this is what it's going to be. He fumbles for something in his pockets. What?
Here, catch.
What is it? Oh, what? Aw, you even got me like a charm? What? What's happening here? Why are you being so nice to me? The small bag lands cleanly on my outstretched hands before it hits the ground. I raise an eyebrow at him, and he responds by shrugging and stuffing both his hands back into his pockets. Somewhere to the side, he finds an interesting spot to look at. Sometimes you have to wait, Papa said long ago. For once, this time I listen. His voice is halting, hesitant when he finds it again.
My mom used to make me carry around one of those when I was young. To ward off evil and bring you luck, she said.
Yes, I am aware of that.
I don't believe in this stuff now, but if it makes you feel safe since you're a total scaredy cat, then I guess it's okay to give you one to carry around.
Aww. Perhaps at the moment there aren't any words for it. I've never been good with those. But right now I could thank him in the best way I know. You're not bad after all. You can be nice when you're trying. You're not bad after all. I'll say that. You're not bad after all. You can be nice when you're trying. Oh, yeah. You're not bad after all. I close the short distance separating us. And hugs! Hugs! Let me just hug you! And lightly, in place of phrases one couldn't spin together or answers too early to seek out, I lean over. And give her a pillow peck on the cheek! Aww! That's so cute! That's hella cute. Okay, girl, damn. I was gonna say you can give him a little hug, but damn, girl, you went for it. Shit. The touch is short, fleeting. The kind that speaks volumes of boundaries we don't often cross as friends. Nevertheless, the thought is there. It lingers. in the gentle autumn wind that passes in the empty space separating us when I step back and look up at him with a smile. It's easy to express gratefulness this way, isn't it? At least with my own family, that's the case, yes. For the two of us, I'm not quite sure. I know, I was like, you could have just given him a hug, but damn. Did he understand? After all, gratitude is considerably hard to put into words when you've spent the latter half of your friendship teetering between good-natured jests and ruffling each other's feathers. Right. Seconds pass before he clears his throat. His face has gone remarkably red, whether from the heat or something else, I can't quite tell. But he understands. I know he does. Of course he does. Because the smile on him when he finally meets my eyes is the gentlest I've seen him show. Aww.
I, gotta go. Got some reports I forgot to file the other day.
Yeah, see you around. Thanks for the ice cream and the charm.
Don't lose it. You won't find one here again if you do.
I know. I won't. I might move like I have 2 left feet, but I know how to take care of my own stuff. I'm not a total klutz.
I know.
Okay.
In Belle? Remember that one time? Devlin Court?
Devlin Court? Nope. What? Oh, I do. With all the clarity in the world. Charity in the world. Clarity!
You... At the time, when we
met? Or something? I don't know.
What I'm trying to say is that you can rely on me. If anything happens.
Okay. Aww.
Not the exact same thing, of course, but you get the idea. I'll be around.
Okay. You're such a sweetie right now. Aw, sweetie pie. I'll keep that in mind. You're not that bad after all. Before leaving, he waves at me one last time. The next time we talk, we'll be back to the way we are. Really? Wow, okay. Because at the end of the day, that's how things have always moved between us. That sucks, kind of. What we're familiar with, what we're comfortable with. Right. But for all that, it's always easy to put my own faith in him. I just hope I can keep them safe. Keep him safe. A large wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling in the distinct smell of earth into the air. Okay. Journal time! Time to write in my diary! Dear diary, today I kissed Ashton, and it was great! Well, I kissed him on the cheek. Professor Clark, Ashton Frey, and Isabella Santos met up at a coffee house to discuss the rumors surrounding the mansion. The professor warned the young woman not to take everything at face value. Before parting ways at the park, Ashton gave Isabella a charm that supposedly wards off evil to help put her mind at ease. Aww. Okay. So yes. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good? Maybe a walk is good, yes. I need to visit the grocery too. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near the park? Okay, let's go check it out then. Okay. Yeah, let's have some good times. Let's have some good me time. Okay, what? Is it whispering? The cat's name is Berethiel. Berethiel? Oh. Or at least that's what his collar says. Oh no, it's a missing cat. It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion. Yeah, how the hell do you even pronounce it? But it speaks grace, much like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he swishes his tail and his eyes follow my hand's every movement. Okay. Where's the cat, though? I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought all of these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. Oh, okay, so this cat. This random-ass cat just staring at me. I hope it stays where it is, right? I love kitties. It's just a black cat, but back at home, they're considered ill omens. Well, yeah, but... Just don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to. Cats are always judging you. Low-key judging. Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A short breather and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company is bad, even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path. Right. Where's your owner, anyway? Yeah. He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar is for, right? Yeah, that's what the collar is for, isn't it? A bandage is wrapped on one of its paws, though. I wonder what happened to it. Aw, poor kitty, it's hurt. Did he run away? I don't know. Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. Damn it. And that's a sucky place to be living. I tried to bring one home before, a cat, not black, of course. But Aunt Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could. Aw. I take a small packet of sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put one in my mouth, he meows. No, girl, this is like gluten, has preservatives. It's not good for you. My hand stops. Do you want one? He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him warily. He sniffs at it once, twice, before... Baruthiel! Yes, that's his name. Oh, is it your cat? What's her name? What's it called? Anne? Is that you, Anne? Ah, it is you, Anne. Hi, Anne. Like a good, properly trained pet, Baruthiel responds as soon as he's called. I guess it's a Scottish name. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of the voice. Miss Macaulay is hard to miss. Miss Macaulay is hard to miss, what with her height. Okay. Well, I think you mean not hard to miss because she's tall.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
No, I wanted to pet it.
Miss Santos, was it?
Oh.
I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss Macaulay.
Were you harmed in any way?
No, of course not.
I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh, he was at the vet. Aw. Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Oh, okay, she, God. She? All this time, I thought. The pause in conversation, if this can be called one, is uncomfortable. My bad. We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot, and if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. Alright, still, trying to be friendly wouldn't hurt, right? Talk about her cat, talk about her job. Let's just talk about her cat. I want to know more about your cat. Okay, I'm sorry I called it a he. I keep my tone cordial and warm. I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss Macaulay.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
I know, but you seem like a really busy type of person who wouldn't have time for pets, I'm just saying. Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, oh my god, I've upset her. Oh god. No, not at all. She's very sweet. It's just, in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck? Back at home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it and...
Nothing has happened to me so far.
Okay, don't get offended. Displeasure is evident on her face. Yeah. Of course, I've forgotten that I've forgotten that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. Yes, girl. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. Right. I rack my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out her hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
Oh my god, I pissed her off. Oops.
It is good to see you again, Santos.
Yes. Okay. A complete dismissal if I've ever heard one. Yes. Man, I just wanted to talk to her cat and I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I called it a he when it's a she. It's really cute. God, I didn't expect Isabella to be like, oh, I'm surprised you kept one, especially a black one. Girl, that's not how you go about a conversation. God. I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street. Okay. She faces me again, looking like there's something she has forgotten to say. Okay.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion. With my clients, it's the rights, I mean?
Yes. Yes, them.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
Yes, maybe I should have talked to her about work. God. Jesus. I thought I'd be friendly if we talked to her about her cat, because she really likes her cat. I didn't... my god, Isabella. Yes, it's finalized, yes. There are still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Okay, cool. Oh, wait, about the mansion, the letter, the same one they saw, yeah. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McCauley that the urban legends aren't just legends anymore, but I don't think they're real. Yeah, I know, but like, she hasn't seen ghosts, and majority of the people in the population don't believe in it. No, don't do it. She's not going to believe me. Yeah, of course not. Don't mind me. I need to go too. Yeah. Have a good day, Miss McCauley. Yeah, oh, no. Stop that. I hastened to pick all the bags I've left on the bench and ran as far as my legs can take me. In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home, okay? Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house. Of her. Of my own cowardice. But like, girl, it's not like she'll believe you. The food tastes less appetizing tonight. Okay. Let's see what's written here. Okay, so while looking after a lost cat, Isabella Santos met the interior designer, Marianne McCauley. Oh, Marianne, but I call her Anne because, you know, by chance. She also happened to be the cat's owner. The two were seen having small talk before Isabella abruptly left. Okay. What are we, like, talking about? Like, what are we listening to? Oh, the news? Okay, so a pity. One would think that someone who had been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight, neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to It's hard when the things you're trying to forget. Oh my god, I can't read. Jesus, this is so bad. Okay, so it's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, yes. Eats at you. Devours you, yes. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else, but that's not a good mindset to think either.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home yesterday evening.
Oh, that's great.
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Yes, it figures. Huh? What?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Rose is dead? Holy shit! Rose? Our Rose! Oh...
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
Whoa! Whoa! She's dead! Holy shit, she's dead! What? No. Oh my god! What? Another victim by the Anselm Butcher? Who the fuck is the Anselm Butcher? This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. Oh, fuck me. No wonder she isn't in our, like, little relationship meter thing, because she's gonna die anyways. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die, but there it is. Those are just stories, right? Legends. Nope. That's what everyone has kept telling me. So why, and immediately I rushed to my study table in search of my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch its edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter, lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. But I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now. Yes, I need to call her. I wish I was with her. Yeah, I was just with her not too long ago and she was okay. No, yeah. This is really bizarre. No. This is crazy. No. It isn't Rose, I'm sure of it. I just talked to her and... A sob escapes me and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. Nope, she's dead. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss afterwards. She'll answer. Please answer, Rose. Again and again I dial. Whispering. Praying. Pleading. Come on, Rose, don't do this to me. Please pick it up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years.
Okay, yeah.
The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
Okay. The TV runs loudly in the background. A deafening static sounds from my phone speaker. But in my ears, I can only hear the screams. Her pleas. Her whispers. Help me. Yes, help me. Yeah, you're right, I know. We are not safe. Yes, we are not. Is that the prologue? Wait, October 24th, a Monday! Bum bum bum. A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. Oh no, I think I'm gonna leave it here, you guys. Oh shit. What the hell, guys? Wait, hold on. Should I leave it here? Should I leave it here? Or should I do a little bit more? Should I go a little longer? Hold on. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go a little longer. This is getting too good. This is obviously getting too good. There's a journal entry, I think. Wait, no, I don't have any journal entries, do I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, right here. Of course we do, because fucking Rose is dead! Jesus! News broke of Rose Cooper being found dead in her flat the evening before. The authorities classified the crime as homicide, possibly linked to the notorious Anselm Butcher, a mysterious serial killer who had committed brutal murders over the years and left their bodies with his signature phrase, "Help me." Really? No way! Huh. I thought that was an anomaly, where it's like the whole help me thing, but I didn't think the Anselm Butcher would do that too. Gosh. Okay, so a buzzing sensation jolts me awake. She's probably gonna think it's all a dream, but it's not. My body still wants to sleep to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly, I became aware of how awkward my position is, and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled sleeping in a curled up position the night before. Yes. If I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that she's dead. Now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of the one letter I was too curious to look at. Yes. I should have been more careful. Well, you wouldn't have known. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. I should have, well, you should have, you could have, but you didn't. The notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly, when I look at it. No, stop. When I look at it, as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. Yes, I check it, nevertheless, out of habit more than anything. So it's an email, of course, from our employer. So to all BRC employees, in light of the recent events. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, in light of the recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy, and policies will be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales report for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. We are expecting everyone's cooperation. But, like, one of your employees is dead now, so hello? Are you not gonna say anything about it? This is what? If this were one of those typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office. Today, yeah, right? Like, dude, hello? Like, you need to, hello? Today, my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other, the place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me. I should just go to work, stay at home. Well, I feel like there's no use in just staying here, no? I know it sucks because like she's still grieving and shit like that, but like maybe they'll do some announcement or something in terms of like Rose, you know? I should just go to work, yeah. Just go to work. Moping won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile no matter how bad things get and hope for the best. No, not exactly, girl. I mean, although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. Oh yes, it is. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This too I'll deal with. Somehow I'll find a way and make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me. Even if I must do it on my own. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we're here at the realty office. So papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Hello? Overall today it looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. Of course not. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'd likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. Probably would be. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it is about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed.
Okay.
There's no date for a funeral, yet. But those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors.
Okay.
By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff?
Right, no.
None? HR, you know what to do.
Oh, okay.
Santos, a word? In my office?
Oh, shit. At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. Wow, thanks. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to anyway if I want to forget. Alright, okay. So time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Okay, wow, shit. So, employee of the month, yay! Haha, okay, right. So, Isabella Santos drowned herself with work the whole day to forget about the devastating news of her mentor's death. However, she ended up stumbling upon the mysterious disappearances of her other colleagues, and just when she realized something important. Alright, what? Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. Okay? I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
And I bet one of our colleagues is there. The radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Yes. Aren't they... Still, I have to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. Okay? And I'm right. What? Of course I am. What? BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired, but I'd remember those names anywhere. Why? After all, they're also a part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Oh, so anyone who was involved with the mansion is gone missing? Then the letters... No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. But Rose's... Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. What? These people, Rose, the letter... I need to... No, if it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first, okay? Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? Okay? If I have proof, then maybe... I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. Why? How? The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful, I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. Okay, what? There's something those people should... Oh, shit. The noise cuts sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. No, girl, it's something haunted. Printer's haunted! Most of the time it's Rose who does the nagging, but... The clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stride my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workspace. The workplace, yeah. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. Any noise will do. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground, the paper tray having also been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put some. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold. Is it the letter? Yes. The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as that day in the attic. The sheet crinkles under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. What? Oh my god! Shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Fuck me, right? Oh my god, okay. And as if hearing every horror thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own treacherous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall. Oh, it's her! Oh, no! Oh, fuck! Standing in the only exit of the office, albeit facing away from me. Girl, you're blocking my path! I need to go! She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know its same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. The same person in the attic. Oh fuck. I take a step back, the pen I'm holding slips from my hand, and oh my god, she turns around. No! She's gonna turn. Oh, her entire head turns. Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. Goodbye, girl. Goodbye. Scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my tables as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. No, I'm losing my shit, you guys. I'm losing my shit. I'm like my hands on my keyboard ready for any sort of like quick time event right now. No. The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone, please save me. Turn the fucking lights on, please. Anyone. Oh my fucking god. I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please don't let her hear me. Don't let her hear me. Oh god, these faces are oh shit. Oh shit, okay. No, I'm good. Oh, okay, I'm good. Oh god. It's getting faster. Oh fuck. I'm fucked. Oh fuck me. Fuck me. I'm shaking. I'm fucking shaking. Oh, the seconds, minutes stretch out before me, agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly I open my eyes to take a peek. No jump scares, please. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I don't dare move or make a noise. In fact, in the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever is out there. Or up there. I don't fucking know. Please don't let her notice. I want to live. I want to live. Please go away. Is she... Oh, we're going with Hannah? Are you kidding me? Oh my fucking god. I can't. I fucking can't. Okay, guys. This is where I'm leaving it. I can't. I am leaving it right here. I don't care. I'm like, oh my god, it's like my nerves are shot. I am just, no. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it right there. My heart's racing, holy shit. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. It's a good place to leave it off because we're switching points of view now. Apparently with Hannah, we're gonna go around, I guess, because I figured, because, you know, in our relationship thing, there's like different characters here. So yeah, so we're going down the list, and eventually we're gonna be playing eventually all these people here. So we will continue in the next episode, and we will follow Hannah's little adventures and leave Isabella to her fate the next time we come back to her. So I'm gonna read this journal entry now, or this profile, new profile. So we're gonna read Hannah's. Maybe I should read it in the next episode because we're gonna start off on Hannah's point of view. So let's just do that. I just have to remember. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this episode here, you guys. Holy shit, we're gonna just lie down and we're just gonna pray. we're just gonna think happy thoughts, go look up videos of kittens and puppies now, because man, that was too wild. That was wild. Anyways, we will continue in the next episode. Things are just getting good with the spooks. Oh my god. So we'll tune in next time, you guys. So until then, bye.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock